Good evening. Good evening and welcome to Point Park University. It's great to have everyone here. We are delighted that you are here, and we are completely thrilled that Senator Clinton's campaign called us yesterday and asked if we would be able to host Chelsea, and of course the answer immediately was yes. I have the pleasure of introducing the woman who will be introducing Chelsea. This is a really special one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Being a supporter of the Hillary Clinton campaign, I'm very excited to be here on such a special night for Point Park University in the city of Pittsburgh. Proving to America her confidence in her mother's ability to become our next president, Chelsea Clinton has extensively supported her mother throughout the country this year, and I'm proud to welcome her to Point Park University. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Chelsea Clinton.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kyla. Thank you, Dr. Hennigan. Thank you, Point Park. Thank you for my sweatshirt. Oh gosh, hello. Up there too. Hi. Hi. And for those of you who have applauded, thank you for supporting her already. I am here to answer your questions as well as those of you who are not yet undecided, or who are not yet decided, I guess. Because I hope that you're still talking to your friends and your families about why you believe in my mom, and I'd like to try to help each of you become the best advocate that you can be for her and for this campaign. Civil unions for longer than I've been alive. A rather progressive position for a woman in Arkansas to take, and she was one of the leaders in the fight against the effort to amend the Constitution to define marriage as between a man and a woman. And she's fought against the Defense of Marriage Act. And she believes that as president, she would absolutely use the bully pulpit to again have a dialogue of respect and not just barely tolerance, and to encourage states to do the right things and move towards civil unions. Thank you. That would have outlawed torture and waterboarding, and what are my mom's views on that? Well, my mother's unequivocally against torture and waterboarding. She voted for that bill. She's been a vocal critic of the Bush administration for employing torture and virtual torture, as the Bush administration has often erroneously termed it. And she's been a vocal critic of Guantanamo Bay and of shutting down Guantanamo Bay and going back to another old-fashioned notion of habeas corpus in our country. And the reason it's so important that we stand so firmly against torture is not only a moral imperative, but also an imperative to protect our own men and women. The military is against us using torture. And as someone who serves on the Armed Services Committee, she has a close working relationship with so much of the military who are so worried that if our young men and women were to fall in enemy hands, our enemies would use as an excuse the president's condonement of waterboarding as a right to torture our men and women. So if we're really going to stand up not only for what is morally right, but also what we need to do to ensure that we're honoring the service of those who honor us, we have to have an unequivocal stand against torture. And she's had that from the beginning.